Hello, this is Sreeja. Welcome back to my YouTube channel. I am back with another book haul. I feel like I say this way more frequently than anything on my channel, and for that I ask for forgiveness. But here's the thing, I am reading way more rapidly than I did before, and for that I am running out of options from my shelf. So I had to buy books, right? I had to. But anyway, this time I was a little bit more explorative. I explored across genres and different books, and I was able to encompass a good collection of books, and I hope you like it because I'm loving the books that I got this time. Probably one of my best book hauls. Let's see, let's hope. Now without further ado, let's get started. Okay, a quick disclaimer. All my books are in Amazon packaging, however they are opened, they are unsealed, and that's because I had to check whether the books are pirated or not, because I do not want my precious books to be pirated. However, I also wanted this satisfying experience of peeling off whatever is left of the Amazon packaging and getting the book out, because as a viewer I really love it. So I'm going to do exactly that. Do not ask me why and how I got the idea. But anyway, so this is the first packaging. And the first book is All the Bright Places by Jennifer Niven. She's one of my favorite authors, although I just read one of her books, and that was what it took me to be in love with this author, her writing and her writing style. I have not read this. I started, as you can see, there is a bookmark in here. I have started this book. There's also, I think, a Netflix movie or series. I'm not so sure about it. I'm going to read this and then watch it. If you have already watched it, do let me know in the comment section. And the next book we have is Neil Gaiman, The Sleeper and the Spindle. This is illustrated by Chris Riddle. This is my second book by Neil Gaiman, and definitely not my last. I loved Coraline, did not expect anything that was coming. Same with this book. Although it tells you that it is a form of retelling, but the way the story was going, the way the characters were created, and the ending, nothing seemed like a retelling. It felt like it was something refreshing, something original. I loved it. I loved. I'm going to show you one of the illustrations, which doesn't give you any spoilers. Oh my goodness, these are so beautiful. Just look at them. I feel like these illustrations really brought out the story alive. I think I want to read more and more of Neil Gaiman after reading this. It was just wonderful. If you want to try out something like this, go for this one, definitely. And the next book we have is in this package. Let's see. It is Return to Fear Street, You May Now Kill the Bride by R.L. Stine. This is my second book in the series. I loved the first one. It was Drop Dead Gorgeous. Enjoyed it thoroughly. I am very much looking forward to this one. R.L. Stine never disappoints me, so I think I'm only expecting the best out of it. And also the cover is freaking gorgeous. And I love how in all of his books of this particular series, the appearance of the book seems like it's a tattered old copy, but it's actually very new, and I love that effect. And the next book we have is The Winter of the Witch, which is the first book in the Winter series by Catherine Arden. This is probably the most awaited book in the whole collection that I'm going to show you. I have been wanting this book, especially in the hardcover edition, as you can see, for the longest, and it was always more or less the same price, around 370 bucks. But I don't think I ever, had that urge to really pick it up. But this time I've been craving for fantasy reads. I don't know why. Even right now, all I want to is read fantasy genre. So as soon as I am done with the video, I'm going to pick this one up. This is lovely. Of course, after finishing that book. But okay, 1 minute solely dedicated to admiring the beauty of this book. And the back. From what I know, this book is full of winter and full of magic, two of the things that I adore. So I think I'm going to like it. Okay, so next we have this big bunch. Let's see. We have 2 books in this. and both of them are from my favorite author, Karen Slaughter. So the first one we have is The Good Daughter, and the second one we have is Pieces of Her. Of course, both of them are thrillers, and no one writes like Karen Slaughter according to me. I have not read Pieces of Her, but I have finished The Good Daughter. I think I finished it 2 days after it was delivered, because I have been wanting this book even before I started the Will Trent series, and everybody, whomever I do follow on YouTube and whoever does talk about Karen Slaughter, have thoroughly recommended The Good Daughter. They have said nothing but good things and nothing but praises for this book, and it's a thriller. I had to read it and I was not at all disappointed. The storyline was very good. It is a bit of a tedious read, that is, it was pretty long, but I think that's what kept me going, because at no point did I feel like it became boring or something. So for that, hail. And this is Pieces of Her. I've not read it as of now, but I'm gonna read it soon, definitely. Okay, so the next book is very well packaged, as you can see. I know which book is this. This is the second book in the Crossfire series by Sylvia Day. Now, if you guys remember my 99 books card video, I received a book by Sylvia Day called Bear to You, and at that time I hadn't heard of the author, but I remember in the blurb I read that it runs parallel to a 50 Shades book, and I was like, interesting. So anyway, I picked it up, and it turns out that I did find a lot of similarity between 50 Shades book, but I also found a lot of differences, and I think that's what made this book edgier, because I ended up buying the second book, so I think you can imagine that I actually did enjoy it. There were some problematic areas in the first book, I felt, but overall the book was great. It was entertaining, it was very fast-paced, and I like that. I don't like a sob story where it's going on and on for hours. Okay, I'm gonna have to tear it even better than this. Okay. P.S. I got a very good deal at this book. I think I got it for $150 only. If you want the links to those, do let me know. I'm going to leave it in the comment section. Oh. Okay, and here we go. Okay, I think it's taking even longer than I expected to freaking open a book. Can anyone relate to this struggle? Am I the only one? It's true, my boyfriend complains that I take extra amount of time to open a book from its packaging. He doesn't complain, rather he is amused by this habit of mine. Okay, so this is the book and this is how it looks. I believe that I believe the series is pretty long. It's way more than just 3 books. So I think I have to keep going. Huh. Okay, we're back with another packaging. So I'm going to take a little bit more time again. This is Last Seen Alive by Claire Douglas. I have already read 2 books by Claire Douglas, and I got a book by Lewis Douglas because I misread. I saw Douglas and I was like, Claire Douglas, and I picked it up. It turns out it was Lewis Douglas. I haven't ever read any books by her, so I'm intrigued, but my interest hasn't peaked as it would have if it would have been a Claire Douglas book. I love her books. It's always captivating, they're always engaging, and they're quite intricate. They're not just your regular psychological thrillers with the basic story. They have reasons, and the reasons why some people commit certain actions, the author writes very critically. However, she writes it with no judgment. That's a nice thing. Oh, this is the book. My favorite was Local Girl Missing. So if you want to try any other book by her apart from this, go for that one. I'm gonna guarantee you that you're not gonna be disappointed. And this is probably the penultimate book packaging that I'm going to open, which is already partly opened or whatever. So this is the heavy one, and it is the Truly Devious trilogy. I think the 4th book is also released. I wasn't aware when I got this packaging, but I'm just happy that I got the set. I have been wanting this set for a long time. I have seen this book set in the shelves of Read by Zoe, I think many more such booktubers, and I've always been intrigued to read it. So finally I have it, and I can literally get the books out of the boxes, because believe it or not, I feel like when these books are in their boxes, they are not able to breathe because they are packed very tightly. And I have noticed a lot of creasing that occurs when they are inside. So I try my level best to keep them a little out or give them some air to breathe, which I'm going to do right now. Okay, I had to take that time because, as I said. Okay, so this is how the 3 books look. The first book is The Truly Devious. The second book is, let me see, The Vanishing Star. And the last book is The Hand on the Wall. I love the color combination, they're very vibrant. I know that this is a mystery trilogy by Maureen Johnson. And I know that Maureen Johnson has also written one of the stories in Let It Snow. So I'm excited to start something by the author. Wish me luck. And we've come to the last book set. Now, before I show you guys the last book set, a little note. All the books that I showed you before were from my money. I bought it myself. However, this last one is pretty special because it is a gift from my boyfriend on the occasion that I completed 1 year of Booktube. And for that, he gifted me the Cruel Prince trilogy. Okay, I know you can see 2 books, and that's because, like I said, I have a little bit of a problem. I like my books to breathe, and this packaging is very tight. But anyway, this is how the box looks. It's by Holly Black. It's a Folk of the Air trilogy. I have been wanting this series for a long time. I've seen so many Bookstagram reels where people say that if you're in a book slump, read this. If you want fantasy recommendation, go for this one. If you want a fast-paced book and you want to just devour in it, go for this one. If you want a book 5 on 5, go for this one. And to be very honest, I've been seeing this book in my recommendation section for a long time, and he asked me what I want. He gave me options. I said this one. So I am so grateful. Thank you so much. And yeah, if you guys want to see a review of this, let me know. I'm definitely going to give you an honest review, not biased. And that's a wrap. Those were all the books that I wanted to show you guys. I cannot wait to just dive in and read all of them, although I have finished at least 2. But I cannot wait to start with the rest of them. And I hope you enjoyed this video of mine. If you did, do not forget to like, comment, share and subscribe to my channel. And do let me know if you would want me to make any other sort of videos. I am coming up with some different sort of videos for you guys, which will help you in your quest to read. And till then, stay happy, stay blessed. Bye.